Are you guys ready for another tutorial? This tutorial is for table topper number 1. It's available from the Quilted Cow. It's one of their Helpful Heifer series. So Helpful Heifers come in a little kit and they come with the pattern. But you don't have to buy a kit. You can just buy the patterns available for $2 on their website. See the link in my bio. My name's Courtney Govero and I'm an ambassador for the Quilted Cow this year. And I'm going to demonstrate how to put this really cool table topper together. Now here's the deal. I already cut all the pieces out and there are some previous videos that you can go to on my TikTok that'll show you how to do that because, not gonna lie, they're a little bit different cuts. If you're used to just cutting like me on the number 1, the quarter, the half, or the 3/4, that's what I like to cut on. This has 5/8 and some other things. So there are some demonstrations on that. And I do show you how to get to those. I'd like to show you now how to put it together because it's a little bit interesting when you're sewing triangles together on it. Now I've already put one together. Now see how nice that point looks? I wondered how this was gonna work. When you put it together, you're actually overlapping a little bit in the back. So I'm gonna show you how to do that next. So this square is going to open this way. So this lines up this way on my pattern. But what I want to do is I want to line up the square corner of the triangle, with the square corner of the square. So you do notice how it has some little overages. That's okay, and I'll show you why here in just a minute. I'm just going to make sure it's really straight. Okay, so the next block is this one. And so when I do this, what I want to do is have this lay over this, these two little points. So I'm going to put it at an angle. I'm going to kind of push it down a little bit. And I'm going to sew right along this line, and you're going to have a little overage at the end. Okay, so then you end up like this. See how I've got that nice point at the end of my block? I'm going to trim just a little bit right here to get those little hangies off. And I've got a great corner on that block. So my temptation was to sew this next triangle thing together, but the more I looked at it, the more I realized I need to sew these two blocks together and then sew them to this block, and then I'll sew that last piece on. So a big tip, you always want to match up your seams and then you can lay them left or right. And you can double check because I'm still learning this machine, so I got to make sure I got a good 1/4 inch on it. Okay, so I've sewn it together. Now I'm going to add my last triangle over here like this. So on the back of the pattern, it does have layout and piecing instructions just to help you out. But this tutorial should help you a little bit on those corners.